Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. I couldn't make a video recently as I've been pretty sick, but today I thought I could work on it and provide you with some information on the full moon of November. So this full moon takes place on November the 27th at 16 past 10 a.m. in the Rohini nakshatra, Taurus. This is a good placement for the moon because Rohini is ruled by the moon. The importance of being secure will be important. We'll work on this more the next 2 weeks. We'll also care more about others. The Pada in Rohini indicates that we'll be ready to fight for our freedom, wealth, comfort, security, health, and money, whatever we have been dealing with recently. We'll have the energy to resolve our problems and take action. Globally speaking, we may experience police brutality as the moon is ruling the 8th house and both Rahu and Ketu aspect here. We may need to go through a kind of life crisis which needs to be overcome. The placement of the sun is important. The sun is in conjunction with Mars. This takes place once every 2 years and it starts a new synodic cycle in our life. So this year, Mars and Sun conjunction started this new synodic cycle on the 18th of October. The Sun represents our free will and goals. Mars gives us the strength to achieve our goals. This conjunction takes place in Scorpio between the 16th of November and the 16th of December. So this means we'll experience its effects for 2 years, by the way. So this means we'll be determined, courageous, and powerful to transform what we need to do. As Mars is the lord of Scorpio, he's powerful here. It means we'll create some tactics and strategies to solve our problems and to achieve our deepest desires and ambitions. However, we may have a tendency to be manipulative, but we will not give up until we get what we want. However, of course, we should learn to let things go if they aren't in our hands. Sagittarius is ascending at the time of the full moon. Mercury is also here, but Mercury is at 0 degrees in Sagittarius. So this means you are starting something regarding what Mercury represents, such as a new contract, a new social connection, communication, marketing, trade, and media. Mercury, of course, you need to be careful, by the way, when you communicate on Monday or when you travel somewhere. As Mercury is uncomfortable in Sagittarius, we may also experience some unwanted effects, but we need to understand this transit very well because Mercury transit in Sagittarius will be longer than usual due to its retrograde. So let's try to understand what this transit means. Firstly, it will not be easy to think rationally, and our focus will be more on worldly affairs, foreign cultures, law, and religious matters. But we'll try to emphasize with different cultures and we'll have a positive perspective, so we'll be a bit more optimistic than usual, and we'll be able to focus on new opportunities. However, if we have high ideals, we can promise more than what we can really do. As Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is in conjunction with a fixed star called Hamal, bullying because of religion and belief system might continue. It's possible to experience difficulties while traveling abroad or spending time in foreign countries. The interaction between Sagittarius and Jupiter indicates that everybody will be strong about what they believe. I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about your perspective on life and what you believe in. As Jupiter is in the 5th house at the time of the full moon, the effects of this full moon, of course, depends on our karma. And as you know, Ketu has been transiting through Virgo since the 30th of October and in conjunction with Venus since the 3rd of November. And this conjunction continues until the 29th of November. We experience this conjunction on the day of the full moon too. This conjunction indicates that unhealthy relationships can be tested, or you may be dealing with your partner's health or financial issues, as both Ketu and Venus are in conjunction with a fixed star called Pheromone. We'll deal with the issues which we have been experiencing with the effect of the 14th of October eclipse. Now, globally speaking, just before this eclipse, Israel and Hamas war started. Unfortunately, this full moon indicates that the war will continue. So think about what you have been dealing since then, because this means you will continue dealing with these issues. In health, you're prone to coughs and colds, sore throat, venereal diseases, and constipation. I would also like to provide you with some astrological insights into the week of the full moon. On Tuesday, the 28th, the moon is in the Mercury nakshatra in Taurus. This shows that your imagination and creativity will be high. You'll enjoy exploring new information and spending time in your comfort zone. As of 7:15 in the evening, keep your routine, relax your body and mind, because the moon will be changing her sign. It will be better to spend time at home and do something relaxing. On Wednesday, the 29th, Venus is in exact conjunction with Ketu in Virgo. This is what I have already mentioned. The exact conjunction takes place at 6:15 in the afternoon. This shows that ex-lovers or people you were in a relationship may contact you. However, this contact may not continue for a long time. You can also remember an old habit or routine you used to do. You may decide to start to do it again. However, Venus is in 29 degrees on Wednesday and she is in Virgo. So this means you may experience some kind of crisis regarding the people you love, health issues, daily routine, and workplace. The exact interaction between the Sun and Jupiter also takes place at 6:37 p.m. and this indicates that if you have high expectations for success, then you may experience some frustrations. Avoid taking on a new job, project, or task on Wednesday. I'm talking about your career, because you might not complete it. You may have to finish it, end it, or you may not find what you expect. Don't be arrogant regarding your beliefs, as this might cause some disagreements. You may also have some hard time trying to understand what you want to do and what you need to do. Avoid picking up too many things at a time on Wednesday, and try to stick to one single thing in order to be happy in the future. As the moon is in the Ardra nakshatra, avoid making new beginnings, because you might experience ups and downs. It's also an ideal day for completing a task. Thursday, the 30th, Venus is has an interaction with Neptune, and we have to remember that Venus is in Libra and Neptune is in Pisces. So actually they're pretty powerful, because they're the rulers of these signs. So this means if we idolize our partner or relationships in general, we may be disappointed, because our perception will not be based on reality. Avoid taking a financial step or a step regarding a partnership. Avoid lending or borrowing money, because you might be frustrated in the future. You may spend time with the people you love on Thursday, and you may deal with some creative or spiritual issues. As the moon is in the Punarvashu nakshatra, you may start a new treatment or journey on Thursday. On Friday the 1st, the exact interaction between the moon and Venus, which takes place at 9:08 in the morning, indicates that we need to be extra careful about our financial matters. So avoid borrowing or lending money on Friday. It's not a suitable day for shopping or taking any kind of commercial steps. However, it's ideal for cutting down on sugar or carbs in your diet. But don't try to solve a relationship problem, because you might not get what you want. And the moon is in the Pushyami nakshatra, so it tells that it's an auspicious day for socializing, spending time at home or wherever you feel like home. Spend your time doing activities which will make you happy and comfortable. On Saturday the 2nd, there is an interaction between Mercury and Saturn. The exact interaction takes place at 4:26. It means that it's an auspicious day to make long-term plans. You can focus on projects, tasks, and activities which require attention to detail. You'll be determined and patient to work. It's also an auspicious day for organizational skills, as well as writing an article or blog. You will be able to remember what you read and learn for a long period of time. And on Sunday the 3rd, there is that interaction between Venus and Pluto. Well, this shows that manipulation and being control freak can take place in relationships. Try to control your feelings for the people you love. Don't try to force the people you love to do the things you want, but they don't want. You may realize something about yourself through your partner or partnership. Let your unhealthy relationships end, especially if your partner mistreats you. Keep your routine between 3 and 7 on Sunday. I hope this video has been useful. Hope to see you soon.